Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Akabane101, and welcome to Let's Play Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin for the PC. This is a RPG by the likes of Capcom, and this is a continuation of the Stories franchise, although I don't know if it's an actual sequel to the original, as I haven't played that or done any research on that game. I know it's on your phone, and also you can play it on the 3DS, both of which I have. Surprisingly, but I never really played it. It looked interesting, but I never ended up picking it up, so I was happy to find out this was available on Switch. Tried it out. I didn't like the frame rate that much, but the concept and the gameplay was really interesting, so I decided to pick it up here on PC, as that's my preferred way to play most RPGs. It seems to be something like Pokemon, although I'm not the biggest Pokemon guy. I don't really play too many Pokemon games. But there's also like some aspects of like your character can get armor and equipment and it can actually fight the monsters. And that element alone was interesting enough for me, as well as having 5 additional monsters you can have and a guest character that can help you fight. So overall, seems like a pretty interesting game. And it runs and looks great on PC. We're playing this initial episode in 4K, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. And then probably later on I'll switch it down to 1440p just to get the videos out. As 4K is ridiculously powerful and takes up a load of data. It takes forever to upload these things. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to start a brand new game, which will overwrite my autosave data. I just made a character to test things out, and I have the pre-order, so it's the Kamuna maiden outfit you can put on one of the characters. I'm not sure who that is that you can put it on, but alas, doesn't matter too much. We'll make our dude. Why not? Now, ever since the first Monster Hunter game, I've always made a character known as Fate Leon God from Star Ocean. I was so obsessed with Star Ocean at the time, I was like, alright, if I'm going to play any other game, they have to be Fate. I don't know why. He's not particularly the most interesting of characters, if you ever go back and play Star Ocean till the end of time. He's alright, but he's not, like, amazing or anything, but I just liked his character design. He seemed pretty cool overall. I forget which hairstyle I wanted to go with. You know what? I'll go with this one. It seems good enough for me. You also have a highlight with your hair colors as well, but we're not going to do that. Here, I'll show this off real quick, though. We do, like, there you go. You can see, like, you have streaks in your hair. I guess I could do that. I kind of like the flat color. Like, I could do this and then, like, try and brighten it up a little bit, you know? Just kind of give it the slightest difference in color there. Nothing too extreme. But I don't know. I don't even like that. I think I like it flat and plain. And then we're going to change the eyes over here. Tons of different eyes to choose from as well. You can make some pretty creepy looking characters, that's for sure. You can also go to, what is it called? Heterochromatic? Or is it monochromatic? I forget the term for having 2 different colored eyes, but something like that. We're going to do green, as I believe his eye color was green. And then mouth. I think there's like a slightly smaller one. There we go. Beautiful. If you want to have like a permanent smirk on your guy, like, yeah, I'm doing good, you can always do that. And for some reason, I just love these markings here. They look great. Tons of different like little markings you can go for. Actually, I'll go for this one because it doesn't have the little thing on the forehead. That way, if my hair ever does a flip in the storyline, it won't look super weird. Oh, that's cute. I like it. I like it. Voice. I think 3 is good enough for me. Leo! Apparently the main character is supposed to be Leo, but no, it's Fate. Excellent. All right, we did it. Confirm these settings. Okay. And you don't make a cat in this game. That makes me a little sad, or a doggy. But I see a lot of like Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter World-esque influence in the game in terms of a lot of designs. Anyway, I'll be quiet and enjoy the intro.
Dance, oh and show the path to our future. Shining in the night, upon wings you'll fly, up from the dark, brightening the sky, just like the sun, our salvation, enlightened by you. Oh, sacred star, light our way. I have to hurry. I'm so glad you're still alive. I thought I'd never see you again.
want this one alive!
Hold on. Something's not right.
This is bad. Hurry up! Dad!
What is this?
This is a bad sign.
happening?
Why did you enter the sacred mountain without our permission?
Why? A dangerous Rathalos lives there. Don't you think you should have mentioned that?
What do you mean, dangerous? The Rathalos that inhabits the sacred mountain is Guardian Ratha. He protects this island.
Huh? The people it injured might say otherwise.
That's because you raised your weapons at him.
So you're saying we should stand before a monster unarmed?
This is a rider's island. Brandishing weapons at Guardian Ratha is an unforgivable act.
Have you all lost your collective minds, idolizing a wild Rathalos? Give me a break.
I'll give you a break, all right.
Okay, that's enough. Knock it off, both of you. The main reason we invited hunters to our island's festival was so that we could foster a little goodwill between us.
Kana's right. Besides, there are children listening. Please calm yourselves.
Yes, sir.
Well then, let's listen to the hunter's point of view, shall we? Why would you call Guardian Ratha dangerous?
Because we were tipped off. Raisewing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin, lives on this island.
The wings of ruin?
Yes. It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Chief, do you know about the wings of ruin? Because I've never heard of them.
Ah, yes, the Wings of Ruin. Legend has it that a long time ago, a Rathalos born in this region brought terrible chaos and destruction to our world.
But that's only a legend, right?
Who can say? In any case, our top priority right now is to determine the cause of these strange happenings.
Yes, of course. Why did the ocean change color? What was that light? And where did all the Rathalos go? So much we don't understand.
Let's organize an expedition team and survey the area.
You got it.
You want to join the expedition too?
I don't know, this could be dangerous. And this kid only just became a real rider.
You're worried about Guardian Ratha, aren't you?
That makes sense. He was your grandpa's Monstie after all.
Your grandfather, Red, was a fine, upstanding rider. He led our tribe and protected the island alongside Guardian Ratha for many years.
I sure wish he was still around now. I bet he'd know what to do.
You'll join the team.
Chief Gara, are you sure about this? It's a big job to dump on a rookie's shoulders.
Not to worry, Kana. You'll go together. Kana can guide you. Use the experience to learn what you're capable of, and what you must do as a rider.
So, I'll be a teacher?
Something wrong?
No way! It sounds kinda cool, actually. If that's what you want, Chief, I'm all for it. Okay. Rider class is now in session. You'd better keep up, newbie. first things first. Go change into your rider gear. Oh, wow. You look the part already. Meet me at the stables when you're ready. We'll start with rider rule number 1.
Birth of a rider. An ominous red light flashes on the night of the festival. The protector of the island, Guardian Ratha, disappears. What could be the cause of these strange events? Chief Gara orders the riders of the village to look into it, and so you take your very first steps as a new rider. Not to be confused with Ryder from Mass Effect. Progressing through the story. You use your buttons. You interact with X, look for your objectives on the top right, and you can save your progress in the bed, which is actually kind of cute. I like that you can do that. There's also various areas in the outer world that you can go save as well, but it seems that you can only save through autosaves, which you'll see on the top left every now and again, and then you can go save on your bed or these various points I mentioned earlier. Timid boy!
I'm scared.
What? Who are... Oh, it's just you, Fate. Oh, you startled me. I've been on edge ever since Guardian Ratha disappeared. I like how you can just talk to all the NPCs. I realize that there's tension between us and the hunters, but they're still our guests. It's easy to get lost in a new place. If you see somebody who's lost, please direct them to the village center. You got it.
This is bad.
He doesn't believe me. The sea turned red yesterday. I know what I saw. Skeptical old man.
Well, it's the same color as always now. He must have dreamed it, right?
Indeed. It definitely didn't turn red, and the whole village definitely isn't all up in arms in it. Oh yeah. I guess if you're new to this channel, I like to read all the dialogue, and I usually take 6 years to do anything, so enjoy. When you become a proper writer, you'll be able to travel all over the world, but you gotta put it in the work first.
Well, hello.
So, Fate, you're old enough to have your very own Monstie, If only Red could see you now. It definitely seems like a continuation of the first game. I feel like Red is a very first game name. Strange things have been happening recently. You be careful out there, you hear? This is like this weird prayer shrine that we can use. Very nice. Let's go into our house. Let's go save it. I'm curious because I saved the game previous with the same name. Oh, okay, so I can just do this. Sweet. So I can have 2 separate saves. One for me, and one for you guys. And then we have our little chest here. Change your appearance, including the color of your armor at the chest in your house. Your chest also lets you view kinship skills and the cutscenes you have seen before. That's nice, actually, that you get to rewatch certain cutscenes. Quite a gorgeous game, actually. I really like the anime aesthetic. It's very cool to see Monster Hunter in this style. I know the previous game was like that as well, but this one seems to take it up a whole other notch and in 4K. Oh my god. Absolutely gorgeous. I would love to see like a mainline entry look like this. It just looks really good. I really like this aesthetic.
Took you long enough. Hey, you need to lighten up, newbie. You'll be fine. You've got Red's genes, don't you? Not to mention, I'll be by your side. You're sure to become a top-notch rider in no time. Yeah, that's the spirit. Let's get started. Rider rule number 1. Riders form bonds with monsters, and they in turn become our Monsties. Which reminds me, you still don't have a Monstie, right? Then the first step is to go out and hunt for an egg that'll hatch one. You can use one of my Monsties during your search. This here is Ronmar. He's a bit wild, but once you get the hang of riding him, he won't lead you astray. You know, newbie, seeing you takes me back to the time when I first rode a Monstie. Anyway, enough about me. There's something very important I need to tell you. Monsties are like an extension of our bodies, you know? They take us wherever we want to go. But they're not to be manipulated. They're living creatures. You could even say they're our best friends. You need to care for them, and always remember to show your gratitude. Okay, as long as you understand that, you're set. Here, take this. Your rider's notes. In it, you can find helpful info about monsters and all the rider fundamentals. Try opening the menu to read all of your notes. Now that we've got that settled, it's time to go egg hunting. I can't wait to get started.
Beauty. Now we have a camp menu. Use the escape key. I like how it says escape in the menu, but circle for close. But yeah, there we go. Rider's notes contain hints and useful information. Access them from the camp menu if you're ever unsure of how things work, which most likely will be the case for me because I am very new to this type of game. When you're ready to go egg hunting, meet Ranmar and me outside the village. It's almost like they know what my favorite quest is in the original series. It's capturing eggs. Dude, capturing eggs is so fun. The tension of carrying an egg out all the way back to camp. Although in this game, it's considerably easier dealing with all that stuff. Also, got map mode now. We can look around the whole map, hover over things of import. I don't think we could actually hover over the individual NPCs that we can talk to, but it's pretty crazy just all the extra dialogue you can get by talking to everyone. Okay, what is all this stuff? Greatsword moves 1. Teaches you the Greatsword charge tackle skill. Do I have to use these, or do I just already have them? I have a grill, a pickaxe, a bug net, and then all these different moves. Am I supposed to start with these? I hope these aren't like a pre-order bonus. I can't select them, so I think I just automatically have these. Hopefully that's the case. I don't know. Select equipment from the camp menu. So a little different than your typical, base game Monster Hunter, because we have 3 weapons to choose from that you can switch out mid-combat. So we start with the Greatsword, but later we'll be picking up other weapons such as the Sword and Shield, the Hammer, Hunting Horn, Bow and Arrow, and Gun Lance. So very happy to see that. Depending on the weapon you have, it'll do different types of damage. So like a Bow and Arrow, for example, would be like piercing damage. Your sword is cutting damage, and then you have like the Hammer, Hunting Horns, that'll be doing your blunt trauma damage, whatever you want to call them. Blunt damage, I guess is the word. And then we also have talismans, which we have none at the moment. Looks like it goes from low rank all the way to high rank, if that's kind of how they're going for it there. And then, yeah, we just have our basic stats. Looks like our weak point is dragon, but our good defense is against water, which is kind of interesting. So maybe you don't defend against every type of element at any given time. You just have to have the right tools for the job, I guess. Right, there's a monster den in South Kamuna Forest. That's where we're headed. Alright, and we can mount our Monstie, which is nice. You get a mount right off the bat, which is super, super nice. So you can run around, of course, on your own, but that's no fun. Get a little vibration whenever you use this. We can just walk around and do whatever we want. Head back in town. And I think the way that the world works is that as you move further out, you just start revealing more of the map. It doesn't seem to unlock the map in chunks or anything. And then the one thing that also got me excited when I was playing the demo was just the idea you could walk up to stuff and grab it. I got 4 stones from that one. Reminds me of the old days of Monster Hunter when you're trying to get whetstones and then all you're getting is freaking stones, man. It's bull crap. Yeah, the nice thing is grabbing all these things along the way. See those monsters outside the den? fighting our way past one of them will be a good warm-up. All right. I would like to grab the honey, though. Another thing is the combat does have, like, features of if they know you're there, it's just like an even fight, or they can attack you from behind and they get the advantage, or you attack them from behind without them knowing you're there. You get the advantage, which is kind of cool. And another thing I want to mention is combining, because combining is a bit different. We don't have it unlocked right now, but you have to have the recipe to combine things. So even if you know the recipe off heart, right, you just don't have the ability to do it unless you find it. So that's a bit of a bummer for me, because I'm like, oh man, I want to try all the recipes from the original Monster Hunter, but not always going to be the case. I like how we attack 3 Aptonoth, but, you know, it's just the one. It's an Aptonoth! These make great training partners when you're just out starting. Okay, let's see what you and Ranmar can do. Select Fight, then use a power attack. So this is the weird trifecta system, which I kind of like. It's not too bad, like a rock, paper, scissors system. Power beats tentacle, tentacle beats speed, and speed beats power. She wants us to use power. As you can see, it's gray, so we don't know what the Aptonoth is weak to, sword, piercing, or blunt, but we'll try it out. When you and your opponent are targeting each other directly, you'll enter a head-to-head. For the 3 attack types, power beats tentacle, tentacle beats speed, and speed beats power. Try to remember that. All right, and then it explains the same thing over again. Your enemy also used a power attack this time. It's a draw. And Ranmar does his own thing. See the battle line? That shows you who the monster's going to attack next. Aptonoth tend to favor power attacks, don't you think? I wonder if we can use that knowledge to our advantage. Excellent. So, power attack, weaker to speed, so we can outright win this fight. And you'll notice we still take damage, but we take half the amount of damage that we normally would have taken, at least from what we've seen there. We took 6 damage on the draw, and we took 3 damage on the win. I'm assuming if you lose, you take double damage, or you just take like 50% more damage, something like that. It might not be a percentage base, it might just be weird maths, you know? Who knows, right? You did it! Looks like you're getting the hang of this. And then Ranmar's is doing his own thing right now. If you and your Monstie both use attacks with a type advantage, you'll perform a double attack. With a double attack, you can deal huge damage and avoid the enemy's attack. It boosts your kinship, too. If you and your Monstie win a head-to-head by attacking the same opponent with the same attack type, it will result in a double attack. It's almost like we just told you this. This deals a lot of damage to the opponent, cancels their attack, and gives you a huge charge to your kinship gauge. All right, so Ranmar is doing a speed attack, as delineated by the bottom left there. And, of course, as you can see, Fate, he switches as I choose these options here. So, of course, we're going to do a slashing attack. As we can see, slashing, it is weak to slashing. Great. Or at least vulnerable to it, at the very least. That's it. You pulled off a double attack. Great work. I knew you could do it. And you also get rated on how long it took you to kill the monster. Your first battle was a rousing success. We'll make a rider out of you yet. And this is where the loot comes in. So you got a little bit of experience for everyone involved in the party. And depending on like how on all these factors here, like head-to-head artiste, undefeated, skilled hunter, dual finish, and synchronize, all those added up to 425 points. Not enough for an S rank, but good enough for an A. Which allowed us to get a few items here, such as the Aptonoth tail, some raw meat, which no doubt we can cook later, and all that. So yeah, very nice. Got I don't think we got any money for that one, but I can't say for sure. I think I just have $1,000 on me at the moment. Nice one, newbie. Seeing through a monster's attack patterns is a sure path to victory. If your HP is running low, use an herb from the items section on the camp menu. Select items from the camp menu to view the items you're currently carrying. You can use items to recover your HP or cure abnormal statuses outside of battle. South Kamuna Forest is up ahead. Use an herb and let's get going. Alright, I'm feeling okay. I don't think I need to use an herb just yet. But I guess, you know what? They do come in spades. We have 13 herbs, which are essentially our potions at the moment. Cures 50 health per use. can be used to create potions, but we don't have the recipe at the moment, so we might as well just use this on our guy. Very cool. I love the art of the character, the main character there. It kind of reminds me of like the warrior pose from Final Fantasy 1, but it's not like pixelated. I love it. I think we're going to keep going until we get the egg. We're going to have a little bit of a longer first episode here. Whew, we made it. Let's head to the monster den and grab ourselves an egg. Whoa, there are monsters in the way. We've got to fight them off. Yeah, but there's also loot in the way, dude. Oh, I'm so happy with the PC port of this game. Oh, I guess in case anyone is still watching, you know. I think I showed this off yet. Or can I show it off? Oh, no. Maybe I can't adjust the options. Well, in the future episode, if that does happen, I have a terrible track record on this channel for not finishing Let's Plays, especially games that are long like this one. But I just like showing off games I'm interested in and I want to support. I did purchase this game myself for full price, but that is what it is. I actually like supporting developers whatever I can. I don't have infinite money, though. So I can't buy every game. Sometimes you're just gotta watch someone else play the game, you know? Let's take on some Velociprey next. They're light on their feet and way more aggressive. I'll let you handle this battle too. This is your chance to show me what you've got. Okay. So thankfully Ranmar is doing a power attack here. We're being attacked by both the Velociprey. They're doing speed attacks, which means we lose. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh, thankfully we're doing power attacks. I'm like, oh yeah, whoops. It looks like you've taken some damage. Time to heal up. Select items and use an herb on yourself. All right. All planned, actually. I like how it auto-defaulted to Ranmar. We all know who's more important here. Yes, you want to use technical against these nerds. All right, looks like they actually are going to go after Ranmar here. So let's go ahead and use our technical ability. And I think we'll just do a head-to-head. Try and win that engagement. Way to go! You read him like a book. Of course, Velociprey versus Velociprey, you're going to have draws left and right. Makes perfect sense to me. And they're going after me once more, but I can take the hit. Things are really heating up. How about using some of your kinship gauge and to unleash a skill? All right. Select skills from the menu during battle to use your skills at the cost of kinship charge. Without sufficient charge, you will be unable to use your skills. Skills also have 3 attack types and may trigger a head-to-head. Monsties will automatically select an action at the start of each turn. However, by selecting Monsties from the battle menu, you can order your Monstie to use a skill, as long as you have sufficient kinship charge. Always cool. Skills fall into power, speed, or technical types, just like attacks. Select skills and try using Charge Tackle T. Oh, there you go. We can use Charge Tackle Technical for 10 kinship points. I wanted to tell my Monstie to go do an attack, but you know. Nice one. That Velociprey didn't know what hit it. Great, you're starting to shape up. Excellent. It looks like you can have up to 6 monsters, although when we go to the inventory, I thought you could only have 5, but maybe you have 6. Maybe I'm just mistaken there. Yeah, I did kind of poorly there considering I got beat up a lot, but hey, it is what it is. Got some Velociprey scales, Screamer Sack. Can use those towards armor, weapons, etc. Nice! You're starting to get the hang of this. We're almost at the den now. Let's keep moving. But what if there's loot? It looks like I healed up for that too. So these vines we can't climb at the moment as we don't have the suitable Monstie to climb them. And our rider, unfortunately, does not have the capability of using his hands, contrary to popular belief. So he's not allowed to use them to climb. He skipped on arm day. It's all about the legs and the booty. That's all it is. But Ranmar can use this, which is kind of cool. Looks like we'll have to cross this river. It's times like this when your Monstie really comes in handy. There are actions such as jump, ivy climb, or fly that you can only use when riding. The available actions depend on the Monstie. If there is a location you cannot reach, look for new Monsties, as they might have the right skills to get you there. When riding a Monstie that can jump, press circle on a stone platform to jump to a normally out-of-reach area. Ride up to the stone platform on Ranmar, and press circle to jump. Aye. Boop. Perfect! Velocidrim are great at jumping, and we riders are great at putting Monstie's skills to good use. I like it. Oh! Look what's growing here. You can pick herbs from spots like this, and save on buying them. I just love how we have a tutorial guide, though, that walks around with us and tells us what to do, and then the game is like, no, let me explain it to you again. Let me tell you what I just told you. But I definitely want to make sure we get all this loot. Ooh, there we go, we got a whetstone. And I don't want to miss anything, but chances are I will. Thus is the life of a Let's Player. It's so easy to just miss things when you're talking and playing, but I enjoy it. Something satisfying about doing this again. Whoop. Give me those paint berries, thank you. Anything else along the way? It looks like some more blue mushrooms up here. I always find myself circling back because I'm never sure if there's like more than one item in the spot. Nice. And I'm seeing some minerals up ahead, and here we are.
Hold on. Something's here. Keep quiet and stay close, okay? That's a Kulu-Ya Ku. But what in the world is it doing? Hmm? Huh?
I thought I was a goner. I was taking a cat nap when all of a sudden I got attacked.
What exactly are you? You look like a feline, but somehow different.
Yeah! With my whip beyond compare and unparalleled flair, you're absolutely right. I'm not like other felines now that you mention it. I'm the legend, the feline hero. That's right, I'm Naviru!
Naviru? I've never heard of any feline hero.
Look out! It's back! Persistent Kulu, if you ask me! Hey, buddy, you're a rider, right? Huh? How about you take care of this bumbling bird?
No way. This kid's still a rookie.
Don't worry! I'll be right here to lend a helping paw! Well, looks like it's time to ride on! Ride! Ride! On!
I don't know, there's something just so cute about that. I love it. Let's do this! Just leave all the navigating to me! It's dangerous. Stand back. All right. Kulu-Ya Ku. I don't remember if it's a technical fighter or not. But we really have nothing other than maybe power attack. If it's technical, we're lucky, right? So let's go in. So that proves that. Kulu-Ya Ku love to carry things around in their claws. Huh, you sure know your monsters, don't you? Let's go in again. Help out our ally. All right, going after me. It's been doing technical every time, though. Yep, perfect. Just taking 5 damage, not bad. I love how flashy the critical hits are. They're very nice. Okay. We're going to keep filling our kin gauge because we can do some fun stuff once it maxes out. Wonder if it's going to use that rock to block all your attacks. I guess we've got to do something about that rock first then. She says as she uses a slashing attack against it. Although I'm no better, of course. In that case, that weapon you're using now is not going to do a lot of good. Time for a blunt weapon. Here, take this hammer. You can switch to a different weapon, even in the middle of a battle. Select skills, then hit switch weapons. This will be happening a lot in battles, but I like this mechanic a lot. Very fun. All right, here we go. So now we know in its current state, it is resistant to slashing attacks, but we don't know about piercing or hammers. And you may notice that it's also doing a power attack, so we probably should have switched it out. But I think it only matters really if you're doing a head-to-head. Yeah, a blunt attack. I think this is gonna work. Keep on smashing and bashing, newbie. The physiology of large monsters may differ, which affects how effective slash, blunt, or pierce weapons are against them. You can equip 3 different weapons to switch between in battle. Toggle weapons using triangle, or from skills in the battle menu. Try attacking with different weapons to find out which weapon type is most effective against a monster's physiology. Completely drain a monster's parts gauge to break it. You can receive dropped items for breaking parts at the end of the battle. Breaking parts may knock down a monster or prevent it from using certain skills. So of course, in the moment, her sword and shield, at least the attacks that she's doing, don't have any blunt damage to them. Although I wonder if there are blunt attacks, considering in the base game, it does that quite often. But anyway, we're going to keep filling up our kinship gauge. Try attacking a body part with different weapons. When you find an effective weapon, use it to break that part. So I like how he mentions body part, because you can't actually select different parts at the moment here, but I'm assuming when we start fighting bigger monsters, we'll be able to target different things such as the tail, the head, the wings, or something along those lines. So I'm really excited for when we get to those types of monsters. We're about to break that rock there soon, and she just got on her monster, which means her kinship gauge was maxed out. Yeah, also the kinship gauge looks to change when you start riding the monster, but we still have one more turn to go before I think we get that.
Eyes on the prize.
Nice, we dropped an item from the monster, and it lost its rock. Nice hit, buddy. You broke it. All attacks on a down opponent will be critical hits. They're more likely to drop items too. Nice, 188 damage. Unreal. So it kind of reminds me a bit of the break system in some Final Fantasy games. Your kinship gauge is maxed out. Now's your chance to ride on. All right, let's go on our Monstie. And you get 50 points just straight up for this. Riding makes your bond stronger, but be careful. You'll get knocked off if you lose too much in head-to-head. You can ride your Monstie once your kinship gauge has filled up. Riding recovers the Monstie's health by an amount equal to its rider's health, and fully restores HP for the rider. It also boosts attack and defense. Items are usable when riding as well. Powerful kinship skills can only be used when riding. Winning a head-to-head while riding raises your kinship level, making kinship skills even stronger. Ah, okay, so it's like a secondary gauge while you're riding the Monstie. You will automatically dismount after using a kinship skill. If your HP drops to 0, or if you lose a head-to-head twice, you will be knocked off your Monstie, but you won't lose any hearts. Using a kinship skill simultaneously with a battle buddy results in a powerful double kinship skill that hits all opponents. Okay, time to show this monster the power of teamwork. Okay, so we only have one choice here. We're using our kinship skill. And I believe, I'm not sure what this is considered, because it doesn't highlight sword, pierce, or hammer here, but I think it doesn't matter.
This'll put you out of commission.
Way to go! You defeated the Kulu-Ya Ku!
What a heart-pounding battle!
That was positively claudacious, buddy! I just want to say, if Velociprey could do that shit in the base game, that would be an interesting fight. I'd be down. Alright, got some iron ore. Very nice. Always a great base material. Kulu-Ya Ku hide, beak, and more hide. I'll take it.
All right, we did it, buddy!
Boy, it was my heart thumping. But you did great, newbie. Looks like you've got your grandpa's skills.
What did I tell you? This famous feline knows talent when he sees it. This is the start of something epic, I tell ya. From here on out, we're gonna be partners. And I'll do it all totally free of charge. Although, if you really want to thank me, I wouldn't say no to a couple of donuts.
You know, you could just ask for something to eat if you're hungry.
Ow! Hey! Get back, you guys! Who said I was monster munchies?
This furball's not like other felines, huh? But hey, you got an egg out of the deal. Wanna head home?
Ah, home sweet home. Come on, let's go hatch your egg. Meet me at the grounds above the stables. Rider cards have been added to the camp menu. You can now use the prayer pot. We'll use that in episode 2. We don't need to use the prayer pot right now. But that's essentially to enable some like hourly bonuses and the like. So the stables we just passed, and we're heading to the top of the cliff near them.
Excellent. And you're the one who found this egg?
Yep, that's right. I can tell a good egg just by the smell.
I see. Just as Kana said, you are an odd feline. And you clearly know quality when you see it. It's a very fine egg, I'd say. You're going to hatch a great little Monstie from it.
I wonder what kind of monster it'll be. I can't wait to find out. Go on, stand in front of it.
What's he doing?
It's the ceremonial dance of our people. We perform it to bring luck to a ship's voyage, or to pray that a strong and healthy Monstie will hatch from an egg.
Whoa! Awesome moves!
Ready? Now hold up your kinship stone. It will link your heart with your Monstie and help it hatch. Believe in yourself. You can do this.
All right, and we can also rename Kulu-Ya Ku to something else, but I don't know, I always like just leaving them as the default names, so we'll do just that. This one starts with Stone Shield. I think they all start at level 1, but they level relatively quickly. And on the top right there, I'm not entirely sure what it all is, but I think it's just like new abilities you can unlock for your Monstie as it progresses. So at level 8 and level 4, we're going to earn some new abilities and things of that nature, but I'm unfamiliar with most of it. Also, the attacks there, I'm not sure what the circle element is. It might just be meaning physical. Obviously, the weak point is water, so if we're fighting water-based monsters, probably not the best to use a Kulu-Ya Ku, right? But the speed is also a nice factor. I think it's a tentacle monster, though, so I think Velocidrome's a bit faster, but yeah, kind of interesting to always consider these factors when going throughout the game. But of course, it's our second Monstie, so we're obviously going to have it as a permanent Monstie in our roster for now until we get more than 5 or 6, whatever the limit is. And yeah, that Stone Shield would be nice.
It worked! It's a Kulu-Ya Ku!
Nicely done. It's already accepted you as its rider. I'm so proud. If only your grandfather were here to see this.
Huh? What you doing, Ronmar? You want to stay with the rookie? Seriously? And after everything I've done for you?
Ronmar's just being honest with his feelings. Perhaps if you were gentler with him, maybe. Hmm?
Oh, is that so, Mr. Hero? I ought to wash your mouth out with soap.
Come now, Kana. There's no harm in it.
All right, fine. After seeing how much you've bonded, I can't exactly object. Just take good care of Ronmar, okay? You and your Monsties gotta work together to help each other grow. Got it?
Nice going, buddy!
Right. You've got Ronmar as a Monstie now too, so what should I have you do next?
Ah, what good timing. There's a new monster den on Ryder Overlook. You'll go investigate for me, won't you?
Ryder Overlook, huh? That sure takes me back. Going there is a rite of passage for new riders. Your grandpa had me go there all by myself. I still hadn't gotten the hang of handling Ronmar. It was a real thrill ride, I can tell you that.
All riders have to strike out on their own someday. This is your chance to test yourself. No need to worry now. Don't you think, Kana?
Chief Gara is right. You may still be a rookie, but I trust you to take this on alone. Oh, and you're gonna need Ronmar to get up there. That little beastie just loves to climb up high.
I'll help too. Just say the word, buddy.
Okay, before you go, it's time for another lesson. The next essential for being a rider is combining. You can make lots of items to help in the field or during battle. Just select Combine from the camp menu and mix several items together to create something new. Here, take this combo recipe and try making a potion. It shouldn't be too hard to find the ingredients. You're gonna need to know about the quest board too, so meet me there when you're ready for your next lesson.
Looking over the overlook. After getting a Monstie of your own, you head into the forest as a fresh-faced rider where you meet Naviru, a legendary feline hero who once saved the world. Or so he claims. Becoming partners, or podners, you two head out to investigate Rider Overlook together. Visit the stables to manage your Monsties and eggs. You can hatch eggs or change party members here. A yellow speech bubble will appear over the stable paw when you have an egg. Hatch eggs you have found to get new Monsties. You will be able to name them after hatching. If you want to change the name later, you can do so from the Manage Monsties menu. Select Monsties to add to your party and take along on adventures. Monsties in your party get experience points when you complete quests or win battles. Alright. Well, I think a perfect way to end this episode is to go save in our lovely little house before picking up some quests in episode 2 and tackling some of those as we go ahead and take on this mission by ourselves with no guest characters to support us. Although I'm sure we'll get plenty of different guest characters to go check out and use in assistance in our combat. Yeah, it looks like you actually get 6 monsters. Okay, maybe in the demo it was 5? I'm not entirely sure. That's weird. But regardless, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like, and let me know if you want to see more Monster Hunter Stories 2. And damn, man, I just love the art style here. Can you imagine if they made like Dark Cloud 2 in this art style, or even Dark Cloud 1? The dream. By the way, go check out those series as well. Anyway, I'll go check, or I'll try and make some more episodes soon. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.